Gustavus has one of the most beautiful campuses in the Midwest. Gustavus.
People are emerging from their homes this evening just dazed at the devastation. It is so widespread from one end of town to the other. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of buildings that sustained damage. Downtown, we can tell you, looks very much like a war zone.
Sunday, March 29th. While most students were away on the first weekend of spring break, the campus clocks stopped at 5:32 p.m. The moment when a fierce tornado swept through the campus of Gustavus Adolphus College and the city of St. Peter. At that moment, the agenda for college officials changed for weeks to come and altered the history of the college forever.
From my experience, for a single incident, this is one of the worst I've ever seen.
Struck by the enormity of the damage, and not one building isn't touched.
The devastation is everywhere, and it makes for scenes that are quite surreal.
The tornado clocked at wind speeds of 200 miles per hour, cut a path 1.5 miles wide, affected every building on campus, and altered the landscape as nearly 2,000 trees were uprooted. Rooftops were ripped open, and 80% of the windows on campus were smashed. The spire of the chapel snapped. It was a devastating force. No college in American history had sustained such extensive damage.
The campus looked like a Lenten campus. The trees that were down, the blackness, and really the heaviness and sort of despair that was present among all the people that I met.
In the midst of it all, the eternal flame inside Christ Chapel was found to be still burning in spite of wind and water coming into the holy space. That image of an eternal flame was to become a symbol of the faith and spirit of the Gustavus family.
I received day before yesterday that you might find interesting. It's brief. Dear Mr. Stoyer, my name is, and I'll just give a first name, Jessica. I'm going to be a freshman at Gustavus Adolphus College this fall. I saw you in the news today when the television stations were covering the terrible tornado in St. Peter and other towns. I would like to donate this check for $25 to help repair the damage to Gustavus Adolphus College. I know it isn't a lot of money, but if a lot of people give what they can, maybe it'll all add up. Today, lots of people asked me what I thought about going to a college that was hit by a tornado. I told everyone that what I always liked best about Gustavus were the people that I met there. While the campus was very pretty, I thought the people of Gustavus were more important to students than trees and buildings. Good luck to you and everyone in St. Peter. I'll remember you all in my prayers. Sincerely, Jessica.
Under the leadership of President Axel Stoyer, the emergency response team was at work, immediately directing the massive task of assessing the damage, cleaning up the debris, and restoring the buildings. From the beginning, In spite of negative reports from outside observers, college officials had only one goal: to reopen the campus as quickly as possible and to resume our mission of providing students with a quality education.
Help has arrived from more than a dozen Midwestern colleges.
I'll tell you, if it happened to St. John's, I mean, we'd be devastated, you know. So it's nice to help out another school.
Could it be done? From the first moment, calls of support and offers of help flooded the switchboard of the college. Volunteers by the thousands came to help. Alumni, parents, students, and friends. The Gustavus can-do spirit prevailed. The whole state was aware of the heroic efforts of the college.
I keep hearing people say, the trees are a terrible loss, but the people weren't lost. And I think we've grown people-wise. The quality. I mean, people's true colors are showing now, and it's gusty gold and black.
I can't emphasize enough the spirit of the Gustavus people, the Gustavus family. They have been willing to do anything for us, day or night, do whatever's necessary. I was asked the other day, is Gustavus devastated? Is Gustavus dead? And I said, no, it is not. I said, we're a part of the continuation of life at Gustavus.
We gather in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
On the first weekend following the tornado, 2,000 volunteers came to help. They came with rakes and brooms and willing hands. They came to see the beloved campus and to encourage their college. The tears that were shed soon gave way to smiles and hugs and cheers, and a determination that Gustavus would be better than ever.
And it's wonderful to see the human spirit here. If nature at times destroys and works against us, then the human spirit on occasions like this helps to rebuild, helps to rekindle the hope and the faith that we have.
We have been working now for the last 15 days, cleaning, reassembling, fixing, and destroying those pieces that are no longer of service to us.
King Lear, Act 3, big storm reduces Lear to companionship with the poor naked wretches. And this is going to mean something very different from what it's meant any other year.
And so on Good Friday we came to plant this first tree, this tree of life. A tree of life, the song we sang, Tree of Life, an awesome mystery, in your death we are reborn.
The act of God is the work of the administrators and the staff and the faculty who have been here working and laboring. The act of God has been the alumni and the volunteers from the community coming because of God working in our lives and God changing us, that we just pour out service to this place.
The concern first and foremost in the recovery effort was to prepare the campus for the return of our students and to commit to providing a quality experience. On Sunday, April 19th, 3 weeks after the tornado, Gustavus students, welcomed by 150 alumni, returned to campus. The Monday morning convocation consisted of worship, storytelling, information sharing, and a spontaneous pep fest. The Gusties were back.
When this is done, by next September, Gustavus will have the newest roofs, the best thermal glass, the newest carpeting and overstuffed chairs, and the newest and freshest landscaping of any college in the country.
let's just, for the sake of argument, suggest that the 19th century, as an age of ideology, begins in 1815. When does it end then?
I think people are a little shocked by what's happened.
Well, we're in FEMA Village. We happen to be in trailer 9A.
It's different. It's real different. I mean, it's like the same campus, but not. It'll work out. I mean, classes are classes, no matter where they're held.
Everyone is just so positive and upbeat. I mean, I was a little depressed about hearing that we had to come back to school, and when I got here Sunday night and yesterday morning, seeing everyone together again, the campus is just so alive.
We've had to make some temporary arrangements in schedules and housing and food services and in other areas. But despite that, our seniors will graduate on time.
I imagine for some students it's going to feel like camping. They're going to classes in a trailer. They're eating all together in a very small space. And sometimes that close proximity might be uncomfortable, but in general, especially with the warm weather at this time of year and the gusty spirit, I think some of them will actually remember it fondly.
See, and I think what so many people have seen is the gusty spirit. It's here, and it is showing up in just innumerable ways. And I think that what the college will need is that continuing spirit to carry it through the next few years.
The strength of our Gustavus community has been sorely tested these past weeks, but the gusty spirit has proved to be what it had been reputed to be: strong, firm, deeply rooted in faith and love for this community. In the words of the alma mater song penned many years ago, "Thrice hail, alma mater, thy children are true, we love thee forever, our love we renew. We stand by thy standard, our phalanx is strong. Thy battle, our battle. Gustavus live long."